time has come to play some football at Caesars Superdome here in New Orleans. Today, two NFC South teams set to tangle. It's the Carolina Panthers and the New Orleans Saints. Weather's starting to get a bit colder, but playoff hopes burning bright as ever for most of our teams as we get underway here in Week 12. He showed some nice bursts on that run back, didn't he? Getting them all the way out to their own 40.
Special teams always play an important role in ball games, and it does right here from the jump. That's going to give the offense terrific field position for this opening drive.
So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. They're going play action. Looking deep to open the game. This is caught inside the 15. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints take a 6-0 lead right away. Chris Olave with the touchdown. So some fireworks there to start this ball game, Brock. One play, and we already have our first touchdown.
And this just may be the kind of game it's going to turn out to be. Both teams have such quick strike ability. But, boy, on the other side of the field, the coaches have to be wondering, why this team wasn't ready to go. That's a big letdown to begin a football game.
Yeah, no doubt. Reed now to kick this one away. That's going to be taken in at the 8. Things going well so far. Nice effort here. They're going to tackle him just shy of the 35.
At their own 33-yard line.
Ball at the 33 for first down.
Let's go now. 19 right. Hawk 7.
They'll come out throwing. Down the field. Evans has it. And he's going to have this one down to the 37. Give him 30 yards on that one. And that'll be good for a Carolina first.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, I love that.
And second down's going to be a good bit tougher. He can't even get back to the line. This play loses yards.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
2nd and 13. Looking right, and he finds him. Decent gain here, but short of the first. The rookie from Georgia in on that tackle. The Saints add a 5th defensive back here. 3rd down coming up. They've got a man in motion. 3rd down from the gun. Got his man. This is McMillan. And he gets this down to the 13-yard line. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And it'll give the Panthers a first down. Working inside the red zone. This one's going to hit the ground. Incomplete. Looking for his running back there. Going to send him back to the drawing board now for 2nd down.
Hey, Kate, I know it's unrealistic to expect a 100% completion rate from anywhere on the field. But in this close, you really shouldn't be missing too many throws. Those need to be borderline automatic.
On 2nd down, it's Brooks. Now run good for 8. Now they've got third down.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, it really break the backs of a defense.
Third down and 2 here. The offense coming to the line for its 7th play of this drive. Running for the marker with Williams. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
That's one of those plays, Kate, as an offense that just sticks with you a little bit. It bothers you that you just can't convert on a very manageable down and distance. And on the other side, it sure gives you some confidence defensively to get off the field.
And they apparently don't want a field goal to start this game. They want 6. They're going for it. Going for it with Brooks. And he runs it across. Touchdown! The Panthers finish off their opening drive. It's a Jonathan Brooks touchdown! Quite the drive they put together to begin this game. What stood out to us, how quickly they were operating. They got a lot of play. Oh, and it's no good. Just his 2nd missed extra point of this season. And they failed to tack one onto that touchdown. Well, probably still thinking about that missed extra point, partner, but he's got to move past it quick as he gets forward to send this one away. Starting from the 5. And he gets it up beyond the 20, but boy, did they plant him a few inches into the ground at the end of that run. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Airing it out to start this drive. Throwing the out route complete. And he's going to be brought down right at the 35. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first. No doubt they'll take a repeat of how this game began, Brock, and that play has them on their way towards it.
Scripting for success. They'll keep pressing the advantage, too, until some resistance has got to finally appear.
This is Alvin Kamara with it. Jukes one defender. And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line.
Every offense in this league is looking for a back who can be an athlete and a bruiser at the same time. You feel lucky if you got one. Someone who can, well, eat up space when the lanes are open and deliver a little punishment to stretch plays when that tackler tries to meet him in the hole.
Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
No luck on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 10. Kamara running out of the gun. And he takes it across midfield and into Panthers territory. There's 5 on that play. They need 5 more now on 3rd down.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 5.
They'll throw it. Short throw, tipped. Oh, but he's still got it.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
And he's got this fair catch right along the 12-yard line.
The Panthers take over 1st and 10 at their own 12-yard line.
Carolina offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. Carried by Brooks to start the drive. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the 1st down.
Kate, a run like that, just everybody gets to breathe. Things become so much easier when you start a drive with momentum like that.
All right, I'll set up now. 1st and 10. Looking to the air here. Has him on the quick hitter. He did well on that play, but might have had some early help. We've got a flag down. Fighting all he could to keep his quarterback upright, but crossed the line there. That earns the holding penalty. Double the distance to go after that holding call. It's now 1st and 20. He's dropping back to throw. Completes it to his running back. Here's Jonathan Brooks. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one.
Well, this is the type of game we've come to expect from him as a runner, toting the ball, but he's just as adept at turning the screen into the same kind of yardage, too.
McMillan coming in motion right. Throwing now from the gun. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. First time this game they've looked to him. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
No real secret. They were going to get him and his height involved early there, Kate. The secret was how is he going to be defended? Well, they chose to go physical. And that will plant a little thought in his mind. The next time the ball comes his way, he better be ready for some contact.
And once again, they can't connect.
We know in this league you can't start every game with scoring drives, but I think that's a clear picture of why you don't keep this drive sustained. Got to execute on the most important down, and that's 3rd down. Call that the equivalent of a wild pitch when it comes to baseball, Kate. Catastrophic breakdown in mechanics at some point during that snap, and it leads to, well, several seconds of chaos, and unsurprisingly, a turnover on downs.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10.
Here we go, set. Half to 60, half to 60.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. That won't be caught outright. It's incomplete. Looking for Mitchell Evans on that one. So that brings up 2nd down.
It is such a weapon offensively when you've got a big tight end that can stretch the field vertically. Not a lot of DBs have the size to cover him. They tried to get it to him in that spot where he could win it, but unfortunately no connection to be made.
2nd and 10 now. It's caught. This is Jalen Wright. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Carolina. The Panthers just need 2 snaps to steal the lead. Jalen Wright with the touchdown. And this one, thankfully, not off the mark. He gets it to go.
Panthers 13, Saints 7.
The Panthers kick team out there now as they send it away. Fields this one at the 3. And this drive will start inside the 25.
1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
New Orleans has the offense set. All right, Brock, here's 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
They're going to start on the ground with Kamara. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Grabbed by Jordan Addison. The ball is loose, but I believe the Saints got this one back. Yep, someone landed on top of that one. Ooh, so close to a big play defensively there, Brock, but now these guys got to stay out there. They were unable to bring in the fumble. They just forced.
They do. Got to bring a little bit of juice, but kind of like a boxer when they get a guy cut, they know. Man, if I get that first cut, I can make them bleed. And you get that ball out the first time, I guarantee you, I promise you, those guys are thinking they'll get it the next.
And he's out of bounds on the final play of our opening quarter. So that's one quarter gone in a battle of NFC South rivals. The Panthers have taken the early lead. Back to the Superdome of Caesar in just a bit. We're back for the second quarter. Saints in possession of the football. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive. Completed over the middle. And they make the stop, I'm going to say, at about the 37-yard line.
I feel so bad. I really do. And I don't mean this sarcastically, Kate. I feel bad for these guys in coverage. I don't know how you defend some of these players today because they get that drag route, they get one step inside of you. Well, there's very little you can do other than make the tackle.
They give on second to Kamara. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
Kate, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Complete beyond the marker. And they can't chop to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down.
That's just awesome, Kate. A little bit of multitasking on that catch. Primary focus, as I always say, is you got to catch it first. But out of the corner of his eye, he knew exactly where to go, and he gets a bunch of yak on top of it.
Kamara now on 1st and 10. Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on 2nd and goal.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Throwing now off play action. Headed out right. And he will score. It's a New Orleans touchdown. The Saints tie and can take the lead here in the second. Carlson now to add one more. The point after splits the uprights. And the Saints take the lead on that successful kick. Reed now to kick this one away. Return coming from the 6. Making some progress here. And they'll start this drive in good position, a little shy of the 40. So good field position for the Panthers. Starting this drive, 1st and 10. Brooks on the counter. And he's going to have this up and across midfield, partner, to the 48. Give him 13 on that play. And that'll be good for a Carolina 1st.
Simply put, Kate, that is a drive starter extraordinaire.
1st and 10, ball set up at the 48. Back to throw. Wading right side by McMillan. And they're going to get to him after a gain of close to 5 as they send him out.
Sure showed off some mobility on that play. Got outside the pocket and easily found an open man.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Finds him over the middle. And he's going to be taken down a yard shy of the 25. That play good for 17 and a 1st down.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
A new set of downs forthcoming. It's 1st and 10. Pass play now. Catch is made in close. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal.
This entire play, Kate, depends on how well he can separate from his man. You get man-to-man coverage, it's really about 2 things, separation and trust. Because QBs want to throw it before he breaks, that's the trust, and then they got to believe that that separation can create the big play down the field.
And oh, he got it! Interception! Kool-Aid McKinstry has the INT.
You know exactly what I don't like there, Kate. It's only first and goal. You got a couple more plays in your pocket to get in the end zone. Instead, you put the ball in harm's way on your very first crack, and now, well, that defense has an opportunity to bail themselves out exactly what they just did.
He's out in the clear at the 20. And he's all the way home. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints kick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Alvin Kamara, the touchdown. Wow, just sensational speed from the back that time, Brock. He found a seam, got through it, and he was gone.
You know, it's one thing, Kate, to have singles hitters, right? And you love those, and you appreciate guys that can get on base. But it's the home run hitters that are the difference makers, and what a big-time effort.
Reed now to kick this one away. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
So good field position for the Panthers. Starting this drive, 1st and 10. They'll start this drive with Brooks. And he'll be met near the line to limit the gain to a yard. Sent to the ground by Pete Werner.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play. But it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now, second down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. Running back sent in motion. Here we go, 2nd and 9. Pass cut by Brooks. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
Translatable skills. That's what you call it. So effective as a runner, but those same traits that make him a great runner, adept at getting those yards, well, he translates now as a receiver in the open field.
On 1st down, here comes Brooks. Past the 20. And he is finally sent out of bounds, but not until he gets it all the way down to the red zone. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
What an injection of momentum for the offense on that play. With the energy boost in a much shorter field, I predict it's not going to be long, Kate, till they finish this series off.
And he takes it in. Touchdown, Carolina. The Panthers can tie it up in the second after cutting into the lead. No hesitation on that throw. He got the guy he wanted right away, and he got it to him for the touchdown.
You know, it's great, Kate, to draw up plays that have all sorts of different options, but it's even better when you don't have to get to your second read. His first broke open just like they planned, and that's 6 in the end.
And the Panthers leaving their guys out there. Look at this. They're trying for 2.
Will line up for the 2-point conversion.
He's throwing for it. And he can't bring it in. They don't get the 2 points.
That is a gold star effort by the defense. First and foremost, you got to defend against the run on this short of a field. To do that and adapt in time to force an incompletion, that's a win-win.
Has this at the 6. He lost the football. And they steal it back on the return. And Carolina makes the house call. Touchdown! The Panthers take a second quarter lead. Looking to tack on the point after. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Panthers jump in front now by 5.
Saints 21.
Still reeling a little after fumbling that away, but they're going to get it right back with this kickoff. He fields it from the 8. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
At their own 27-yard line.
Saints to the line now. 1st and 10. Throwing it to start this drive. Dumped off to his running back. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground. So we're at the 2-minute warning here from the Superdome. The Saints with a long field ahead. Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. From the 32. Olave on the slant. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
And the Panthers are there to bring him down. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up. The Saints calling for a timeout. They're first, as they'll meet and decide what to do on this 2nd down. Another try following the sack. Screen here for Kamara. And this is taken ahead to the 37. Brought down by Deron Bland. The defense calls a timeout, so that's their first. And they'll take a moment to ponder what the call is going to be on 3rd down.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular. When the back ended up being the target, we were able to keep him short of the sticks.
Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up. Here comes the Saints punting unit.
Jake Camarda in punt formation.
Broke through the tackle. And he's going to get a modest amount on that return before he ends up out of bounds.
At their own 23-yard line.
All right, going empty as they come to the line. It's 1st and 10. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Short pass brought in. And he gets this one up to the 40-yard line. Working quickly here.
It's a gain of 17 yards. 1st down, Carolina.
Now they'll throw out of the gun. This is Prater. He's got it downfield. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. This gets down inside the 35-yard line. Now Carolina's going to take a timeout. That's its 2nd. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. Ball at the 33 for 1st down. Now a shotgun handoff to Brooks. He's got room to roam here. And their next snap is going to come from the red zone, Brock. He's down to that 17-yard line. Now the offense is going to take its 3rd and final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. The drive picks up here, 1st and 10. From the red zone now. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
10-yard loss on the play. It's 2nd down.
After the sack, another pass on 2nd down. He's in trouble, and they bring him down again. Offense up to the line fast.
7 yards. And it's 3rd down. 3rd and long.
And he fakes the spike. Taking a big shot for the end zone. And that one falls incomplete. An unexpected call, but it does not get the better of them defensively. And out comes the Panthers field goal unit. From the right hash, this is going to be a 51-yarder. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that'll make this an 8-point game.
You know that most of these coaches really don't crack that big smile till they get that W with 60 minutes over, but I see a little sly smile on that coach's face because that's terrific execution. You work those situations to pay them off with points. They did just that.
Probably looking at our final snap of the half here on 1st down. All right, right, some adjustments in store, no doubt about that. They're headed to the locker room trailing as he kneels to end this first half. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. The first half controlled by the offenses, Brock. Let's see if the defenses can take over in the second half. We're underway. Here's a return from the 7. Good work so far. He's got room. And the tackle's made as he gets it out to the 32. Panthers look just about ready. 1st and 10. He's got it on the bootleg. Connects on the crosser. Now here it goes, down the right sideline. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Carolina. The Panthers grow the lead coming out of halftime. Now the PAT try coming up. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Panthers lead by 15 now.
Saints 21.
The Panthers kick team out there now as they send it away. This return starts at the 5. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down. They've got first down from the 31.
Here we go. Check up.
And start things off with a run by Kamara. First down play, nets him 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
First down run, nabs him 5. Now 2nd and 5. It's caught right side by Johnson. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
You want to start a good debate sometime, Kate? Go in an NFL locker room and ask which position is the best athlete. The big guys, the left tackles will tell you it's them. The corners will tell you it's them. And I'll tell you what, these tight ends of today, the way they can run, break tackles, and get in the open field, they truly are some of the best athletes on the team.
It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down.
That's another Saints first down. 1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Set up the screen. It's Addison. And he's first down bounds after picking up about 7.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on 2nd down. That playbook wide open.
They run it from the gun with Kamara. And he's going to be stopped after a pickup of 9, and that's going to make it 1st and goal.
I just love that so much, Kate. Yeah, they trailed at the break, but that doesn't deter you from running the ball. And results like that will more than likely have them lean into the run game.
He finds him right side. It's a New Orleans touchdown. The Saints start the second half with some needed points. Not a lot of processing time from the moment he pulled it back to the moment he made that throw, Brock. But I think we can all agree he made the right choice not to hand it off, and then the right read on that throw.
Yeah, he sure did, Kate. Kind of reminds me of the option quarterbacks of our day growing up, right? Those guys that made that pitch, and it was just second nature. They were on the run, guys all around. Didn't matter. He's going to put that pitch right on him. The great RPO quarterbacks of today do exactly the same thing with their throws.
Coverage team tracking him down as he reaches the 35. Now we'll get a stoppage for an injured player as they head out to check on, looks like an injured Panther.
Ready up.
So good field position for the Panthers. Starting this drive, 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing. That's him on the quick hitter. And they shove him out. Looks like he got about 6 before they did so. It's 2nd down.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up 2nd and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
2nd and 3 now. From the 42. Complete out to the right side. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
1st and 10 from a yard shy of midfield. Shotgun snap, they're going to throw. That one's complete, right side. And he's out of bounds after getting this one to the opposing 45-yard line.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and then creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
From the 45 on 2nd down. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
It wasn't the first time, Kate, you've called this guy's name, but definitely one of the hardest sacks he's going to have. A lot of range required to get that one done, but an impressive negative tackle for loss.
Third and long for him here. He throws a bullet to the center of the field. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Panthers getting everyone set for the punt. And this is the 2nd time he's been brought on to kick it. He fields this at the 18. Ooh, and he's out of bounds before he can break it upfield. New Orleans has the offense set. All right, Brock, here's 1st and 10. Running left, this is Kamara. And he'll manage 3 there to begin this one. 2nd and 7 coming up.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down. After that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7.
Come on, set. 70-10, move.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. He lobs this one up, looking deep to the right side. Tried to float that one in, and defender's there for the interception. Deron Bland has it. And it's a pick 6 as he runs it in for the touchdown.
Gosh, I love that play on so many levels, Kate. Making the interception, already a terrific effort by everybody involved. But to put the cherry on top, to take it all the way back to the house, it required extra effort from everybody, and they get the job done.
That one splits the uprights. And the Panthers lead by 15 now. A quick chance at redemption after that pick 6 as it's sent away. This one's fielded at the 40-yard line. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
Saints to the line now. 1st and 10. Getting right back to it after that interception. Completed right side to Addison. And he's taken down after a very productive effort there, Brock, up to the 40-yard line. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
Move the chain! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Kamara gets it off the option. And he's going to be brought down in enemy territory now at the 46. They gain 14 on the play. And the Saints are going to have a first down. New set of downs for him from the 46.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
And nothing was going to help him escape that. He gets hit for a loss. 2nd down coming up.
Send a pretty clear message to the QB right there on that one. No one fooled for a second as they create the tackle for loss.
2nd and 13. He lofts one deep, center of the field. Had the window to go deep, but just couldn't make it happen. Now it's 3rd down.
You know what that route is called, right, Kate? OTB. Over the ball. And those are the ones you've got to hit. You've got to be able to play offense from the inside out. Got to find a completion right there. Flush
down out to his left. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. Fourth down coming up.
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
We'll get it at the 9.
The Panthers take over 1st and 10 at their own 16-yard line.
Carolina offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10.
Let's go now. Huh. Crack on, lady. Go.
Straight ahead, here's Brooks. He's going to have about 2. It's 2nd down now.
That's a pretty good stop on 1st down. This defense now gets a chance to dictate, and that's what all the great defenses want to do, Kate. They want to dictate it on their terms, and not just be reacting to what the offense is always doing.
Brooks is going to get it off his own read. Breaks the tackle, still going. This one nearly moves the chains, but he stopped just shy of that marker. 6-yard pickup brings up 3rd down.
That result right there is why coaches all across all levels of football on defense talk about good, solid tackling, Kate. It's not just to hear themselves talk. It's to make sure that when you can bring a guy down, you're able to, and keep them from piling on those yards.
Oh, put some heat on this deep ball, left side. And they can't connect on the 3rd down deep shot. Love the courage they had to try it, but it's incomplete, and now we've got 4th down. Carolina in punt formation. Looking to return from the 29. And that return's going to come to a close as we reach the end of our quarter. So we're through 3 here. It's the Saints ball. They're down on the scoreboard, but things not out of hand yet. They're set up at the 35 now.
Let's go.
Airing it out to start this drive. He's taken down. The Panthers rush gets home. And the drive begins with a rough first step there. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
Yeah, this is a time where offensively you got to regroup. You got to get in that huddle. You know, and quarterback is the most important leadership position. Everyone's looking at you. And as a QB, after taking a sack like that, well, you got to flush it, instill some confidence, and move this ball forward. I hate to be Mr. Negative guy, but a sack 2 plays ago, an incompletion right there. All that's missing, Kate, is an interception on this play, and you're going to hand this quarterback a misfortune trifecta that nobody wants.
Here he is on 3rd and long. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up.
You never, ever, as an offense, like 3 and outs, Kate, but you really don't like them on 3rd down when you throw into tight coverage like that. Got to manufacture a better look.
4th and forever coming up.
70 range.
Desperation time here. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced, Brock. Had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs.
Well, I think every analytics book out there, Kate, said you got to go for it. You're in 4-down territory, down a couple scores here in the 4th. But now it's all about the defense. Can the defense come with a quick turnover or a stop to somehow, some way, spark a comeback?
Hands off here for Brooks. Well, even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. You can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
Here's 2nd and 11. Cut near the goal line. And he's going to be hauled down at the 2. That sets up 1st and goal.
Well, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap 1st down.
1st and goal now as they try to pad this lead. Here's Brooks. And he won't get in. The daylight was there for just a second, but it closed just in time to keep him out. So it's going to be 2nd and goal.
Okay, all right. There's a little progress on 1st and goal. You keep it safe, you push a little closer, and now you're set up for what you want to do on 2nd down.
Nice, go!
Brooks again. And this time he's going to score. Touchdown, Carolina. The Panthers making a 3-score game in the 4th. It's a Jonathan Brooks touchdown. Took a couple of runs into that wall before they finally punched it across for the score.
Well, that defensive front, you know they were dialed up to make a stand, but it was going to be a challenge to make another 2 stops even after that one. That crack formed in the wall, and it burst through for a touchdown.
That one right down the middle. And the Panthers grow the lead now to 22 points. The Panthers kick team out there now as they send it away. Fielded at the 7.
The Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 15-yard line.
New Orleans has the offense set. All right, Brock, here's 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Running right, it's Camaro. Small gain there, maybe 3 if he's lucky to begin this drive.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You could stick to the ground, you could throw beyond the sticks, really create some indecision now defensively.
2nd down, it's another give to Camaro. And some excellent work to drive them all the way out past the 30-yard line. Give him 15 yards on the pickup there. And that's good for a New Orleans 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Now a pitch to Camaro. Much better job keeping him contained this time. He's going to be marked down right near the line of scrimmage.
You know why baseball coaches are called managers, Kate? Because they got to manage a lot of situations. And I've realized over time in talking to them, they love taking a situation, a game moment, and making it a team topic. That play, or that corner right there, I know this is a head football coach, not a head football manager, but he's going to take that play, he's going to illuminate it to his team and show the fearlessness of his corner making that tackle.
3rd and 6.
Cowboy 80.
Throwing on 3rd and long. Deep down the right sideline, it's his running back making the catch. He picks up 28 on the play. And the Saints are going to have a 1st down. So that brings us to the 2-minute warning in New Orleans. Saints trying to make it look a little nicer on that scoreboard. So read here, the handoff to Camaro. And he's going to get inside the defense's 30 here. Looks to be a gain of about 6 on the play.
Fans love the long ball in baseball. It's like they got the home run derby, but you know what? Talk to managers, and they will tell you small ball can win too. Singles and doubles, you add them up, you can win a lot of baseball games. Football coaches will tell you.
Oh, not like this. An interception ends that drive. Trevin Wallace has it.
I'll hear a lot of defensive coordinators say you've got to earn the right to rush the passer by doing work on the early downs. You know what this is, Kate? They've earned the right to be aggressive defensively with the work they did through 3 quarters, and this defense is cutting it loose.
Lining up to take a knee on 2nd down.
Top 70. Go.
They take a knee, and that's going to force that defense to burn a timeout if they want to save any clock here. Setting up for the kneel down on 3rd.
60 Bison.
So it's the Panthers who take this one on the road. And they take the first skirmish with their division rivals with a chance at a sweep awaiting them later in the year in their building. So that puts a bow on this one. For my partner Brock Heward and everyone involved on our crew, I'm Kate Scott signing off. This has been another presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. The Panthers are winners as we say so long from New Orleans.